Everything is perfect. I was reminded this week after Ram Dass's, marks the 5th anniversary of Ram Dass's passing, of him leaving his body. And in that remembrance, there was a quote from Ram Dass saying that he often goes out and looks at trees, and while looking at the trees, he notices the way they grow wildly, moving around other trees to catch light, maybe even in what can be considered not a straight and narrow, but an ugly or a twisted fashion. But he doesn't call it ugly or twisted. He just sees it as nature, just as it is. He allows the trees to be as they are without creating any sort of judgment around what they are or how they grow. And similarly, he said he likes to look at humans in the same way, that he looks at humans like trees, that we're all just growing and shaped based on our circumstances the way we are, and it's all perfectly happening. Nothing for us to change about ourselves, nothing for us to get to. There's no end goal. You can let go of the end game right now. We're there. Everything is perfect, and we're home. And now you'll be thinking to yourself, how could everything be perfect? My life's a mess. The world is a mess. The world is full of violence, hate, selfishness, ego, and the world is full of ego. And that ego is what's creating the division between the presence and the compassion and the stillness of our experience, the true experience of what we are. The kingdom of heaven is within us, and heaven is perfection. So if heaven is within us and around us, then perfection is within us and around us. And the only thing that separates us from understanding that perfection is our attachment to desire, to wanting it to be different. But why do we need anything to be different? Certainly there are terrible things in the world happening that we need to use our action of compassion and love to move in a direction to help those that we can. But that's always a selfless experience, even for ourselves. If we're working in a way to let go of attachment and move in a direction of openness, then we will always be giving and serving to others. I love Ram Dass's phrasing, love, serve, and remember. We love, starting with love. We serve because of that love. And even greater, we remember. We remember who we really are. Beyond our names, beyond our stories of our life, we are this boundless thing, and it is perfection. Outside, it's 20-something degrees today. It's one of the coldest days we've had, and someone's out blowing leaves right now. And it might be messing with this audio of my video. It is accepted. It is part of the experience, part of the dance. There's nothing I can do to change that in this moment, but I want to continue to record the video. I sensed myself hearing the leaf blower, and there was a twinge of frustration. I'm making new YouTube videos and trying to progress and open up my experience of, or my career even, of teaching presence and awareness and acceptance, because it is all perfect. And it's a perfect thing to notice that a leaf blower is blowing on a very cold day when you wouldn't expect anyone to be out there blowing leaves. Right at this moment as I'm filming this. Because it's teaching me to accept this as well. And it's beautiful. There are some major pains. There are some extreme experiences of suffering that we can notice in our life and of those that we care about, and even those we don't know who we see suffering in, somewhere like Gaza. When we let go of our desires and our attachment to the story and open up, the action of God moves through us. Like the Bhagavad Gita says, Krishna says that as we move through the action of God, our actions are one. So letting go of our desire and moving gracefully through experience of life without any outcome needing to be the outcome we're hoping for or expecting allows for us to have a more open heart and helps us to serve those in need. And it's all perfect. We can notice the space of where this perfection is coming from when we let go and go into meditation. Meditation opens up our heart, opens up the awareness within us that is what we are. When we touch it, when we come back to being what it is, and we let go, we see the perfection beyond our rationalizing mind in the space of the no mind. Thich Nhat Hanh talks about when he rings the bell that brings him home again. He knows it as home. I find that to be so true. So as we go into meditation together, listen to the sound of the bell and follow it back into presence. It's helping you step away from the illusion of experience out here and back into the space where all of it is actually happening. So find yourself a comfortable position, preferably upright, either in a chair or on a cushion on the ground. Follow as I welcome the sound of the bell. Take a deep breath. Sense your body becoming calmer. See if you can come to this place all at once. Notice the stillness, the peace, and notice the open heart that is awaiting for you back behind your thoughts. Who is the one that wants it to be different? Who is the one that seeks a perfection beyond what is already perfect? There's nothing to search for. There is no end game. You are already home. You are already perfect. Your judgments around your life make you believe you aren't. And those judgments are just more thoughts. Thoughts that plague us. Judgments identifying with suffering. Just be right now. See how the thoughts pour back in. One thought begets another. And then we're tangled up in that web again. This time of meditation opens us back up to the truth of stillness. The space of no mind. It is a relieving, compassionate space of love. Just fall back into it. And just focus on breathing. This will help you. Breathe in a way that is comfortable, that brings the most ease. Make all of this easy. Or rather, let it all be as easy as it is. Just breathing in and out. You are home. Any judgment around that is just an extra thought. Sense the peace of being home right here, inside, the whole universe within you. Now we'll notice the perfection of love by using metta loving kindness practices. Bring someone to mind you have an uncomplicated relationship with. Someone who always greets you with kindness. Picture them happy. Picture them smiling. You can even invite them to join you in this moment, spiritually speaking. Be with you now in this peaceful moment and say, may you be happy. May you be happy. May you be at peace. May you live with ease. May you be happy. Now turn that toward yourself as well. That same love, that same kindness. May I be happy. May I be at peace. May I live with ease. And finally, open it out to the world around us. May all beings be happy. May all beings be at peace. May all beings live with ease. As I invite the bell to sound again, follow it again into the stillness and open your heart to the rest of your day with presence and perfection, the perfection that you are. And let that perfection blend with the rest of the perfection around you, and notice it all as being a space for compassion and presence. Thanks for joining me today. I wish you the best day. May you feel loved from a stranger with a phone far away, blessing you with kindness and peace in your life. And will you spread that to others and serve others with that open compassion, perfection that you are? Thanks.